Mate, HeadNoise podcast. Let's go. I've already got cancelled the last 2 episodes. If there's anyone that you would like consider a blue,
who's that fat pig from the Wallabies? What's his name?
I remember I kind of walked into the sheds and I was
who's this guy with a filthy mullet?
Literally,
filthy mullet, chipped tooth. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro.
That's me, bro. Just a goon.
Everyone's got it. Everyone's got HeadNoise. HeadNoise podcast. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Alright, boys. This is episode 8. Episode 8 of the potty. Thanks for coming. New crib. Let's go. Rose Bay. Was.
Thanks for having us, bro.
Hectic, thanks, brother. So, I thought it'd be a good podcast to have you boys on because you've had a bit going on. You just signed with Rugby Sevens, and you just signed with, what's your new club called?
Dragons over in Wales.
Wow.
Dragons.
So you boys got a little bit going on, but I sort of want to start like a little bit before that of how the footy first started. So like, what was it for you boys? Like, where'd you grow up? Like, what's doing?
So we're originally, obviously, whole family's born in Queensland. So, mum, dad, all the extended family is still there now. Basically, besides our cousins, the Littles, that obviously you know very well, Ollie.
Yeah.
Grew up on the Northern Beaches, and then, recently we just moved over to the east, a little bit closer for the boys for training and stuff. But yeah, basically all our junior life, like sort of growing up, has all been over in Manly, sort of freshy way. So
yeah, grass. Did you boys always play union out there? Were you boys like always union players and stuff?
Yeah, well, we started off with the Hubbard Harlequins, which was like our local club for union.
Yeah.
Started playing, I was like 4, you would have been similar, so both started pretty early. But then, we both played union and league, so played for our local club in the Northern Beaches for league, which was Beacon Bears, and then sort of played club and league at the same time, like most young kids do. They try and do both.
Yeah.
So you're playing league on the Saturday, and then you got the union on the Sunday. So
Yeah.
we're doing that growing up, and then ended up both playing a bit of Harold Mats and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What would you sort of prefer at the time? Were you boys like leagueies, or were you sort of just like
I feel like it sort of went in phases. Hey, like sometimes you're like you're real keen on union and you're loving it, but then when I was playing for me, when I was playing Harold Mats and stuff, I did enjoy league. Like
yeah.
It was
What'd you play?
And I played 7 there, 7 and hooker.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
a bit different, but I was at Manly. You were at Chooks, but you were at Manly before that as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You were at Chooks.
Yeah, started at Manly, and then sort of the same as Teddy was playing for the Bears there, and then Manly, Harold Mats, and then 2017, 18. I think my last 2 years of school was over the Roosters there at in the SG Ball. So a fair few boys that you would know that have gone on as well to play in grade and stuff. So yeah, I loved my time at the Roosters was unreal. Like growing up sort of on the beaches, but then coming over this way to play league and stuff, you sort of meet new people and sort of venture out of your comfort zone over on the beaches. So that was hectic. Like meeting heaps of the boys from the east now that I'm still mates with that have gone on to either play league or some of them are playing union now as well. So it was good. But yeah, league was mad growing up. We both loved it. Yeah. So still watch it heaps now. And
would you boys ever go back?
Well, it's hard. I can't say I am now.
You both just signed. Sorry, shit question.
I just signed 2 years, but like I said, still watch it heaps and stuff like that, and maybe one day in the future. But yeah, right now I'm sticking to union.
Yeah. Sorry, bro. So let's crack up. What about you, Ted? Would you ever go back? Even though you just was like
Well, I'm still with the Tars as well, but I've been doing a bit of sevens now as well, like you said. But
so explain what's going on with you right now, because a lot of people that obviously follow this, like the Pig Athletic Club, will clip this up and show you the part of you getting fucking seasoned out on the floor, right? You know what I mean? Yeah. So what happened? So what you were?
Yeah, so I've been with the Tars obviously the whole year, but the Sevens sort of approached me after our bye round about coming to do a bit of Sevens stuff. So I was pretty open to it, so I was keen on it. So I came in and did about 2 days during our bye week for Tars, and then the week after I went into full time because I had a tournament coming up in Singapore. So went in full time with the Sevens for about 2 weeks, and then it was in Singapore the week before, it was a great trip. It was a good experience. It was fun, good crew that the Sevens have there, and it's different, so different to 15s. I'd say like a lot of people probably the core skills are very similar, but just like the running is just so different. Like my lungs were
it's itch,
but then yet again I got knocked out on the Saturday, which was the second day of the tournament. So ended up missing about the last 3 or 4 games, which was a bit annoying, but no, it was a good experience. But now I'm back in with the Tars, so but I'm just trying to get my head right at the moment and then hopefully be back soon.
Yeah, so Did you play? How many games did you play on the sevens?
Played the first 3. So normally there's six games in the whole tournament normally.
Yeah.
Played the first 3 pool games, and then got knocked out in the 3rd game. And then the boys had the quarterfinal after that, which they won, and then they lost the semi. And then they played for like 3rd and 4th was in the last game. So
what happened with the knockout, bro? What happened? Just
got done in a tackle. Just got bumped off.
bumped off, knocked out.
Head in the wrong spot.
head on the ground. So no, it wasn't good. It was probably the worst head knock I've had, but I'm feeling all right now. Head's feeling good. So.
Yeah, good. And now you're back at 15s?
Yeah, back in with the Tars now.
Yeah, okay. So no more sevens?
Not sure. Still undecided yet on what's going on, but there's only, I think, another 3 rounds for Tars, but obviously we're hoping to push for the finals, so hopefully we can get in there, but we'll see what happens. We're sort of in the air at the moment.
Yeah, grouse, bro. Grouse. And then you're playing...
so we've been at played at Tars on the weekend. We lost to the Brums. Weddell won at Allianz, and then back to play East this weekend. Back to club footy for this weekend. But yeah, like Teddy said, not too many games to go for Tars, so just trying to finish off strong, and hopefully the boys are in the finals. We're definitely in the hunt, so hopefully the boys can push on there and make a run for it.
Yeah, okay. What's the boys' record for the Tars? Not to throw that at you, bro. Sorry, a bit heavy.
No, we've had like an up and down year. We've had a couple of real close losses that we were unlucky with. A couple against some good Kiwi sides as well. So we were spewing during the year, like losing one or 2 points to a couple of good NZ sides. That has hurt us. But the boys are sticking strong. There's a good group there. So we're 3 games to go, and definitely in the hunt for the finals. So boys are keen.
Yeah, fucking right, that's gone. Wait, so I want to do this before we talk about any more like of the journeys and what's doing, bro. I want to do something a little bit different on the potty. I want to ask you some general knowledge questions. Now, this is for everyone watching, right? We've known each other for a long time. We've been family friends for like years, ever since I met Teddy in like first in high school. Me and Harry actually used to fucking hate each other when we first met, but now we're sort of doing all right. So we play a game like it's called like unnecessary. So if you get like something wrong, you do something stupid, you get like you get slapped on the back of the neck. so it's something that we sort of play a lot. But I'm sort of just going to ask questions here. Just the first one to get it right. Right. The rules are you can't just go throwing like if I ask you like a country or something, you can't just throw every single country at me. You got to be precise.
If it's wrong, I slap.
If you get it wrong, you get the slap. But if you get it right, you get to clap the other person on the back of the neck.
Sweet.
Right, we got like
into a punch on his own.
All right,
he's like he's got a head knock after that. I'll give him another head knock. I'll give him another one.
All right, this is the first question. All right, where was rugby union invented?
Is it multiple choice, or do we have to?
No. You just say.
All right. And if we get it wrong, they get to slap us as well.
We'll see. How hard, depending on how hard it is.
I don't even know
it. New Zealand.
Nah, that's not
Wrong. Wet him up, bruh.
Was it England?
England, correct.
I was going to say England, bro. But I was like, they're mad at soccer, so I didn't want to sound like a dickhead.
Start off slow.
Start off light. All right.
I'll cut that. No.
All right. Biggest country in the world.
Biggest country in the world. Oh, fuck. Russia.
He's got 2 in a row. Go on, up it now. Ups. Oh, wow. Good composure, lad. Composure.
Come through.
All right, you got this one. I reckon you'll get this one. You ready? Oh, sorry. I reckon you'll get this one. How much is a dozen?
12.
Wow, Harry, well done. Oh,
wow. Started hard.
Well, I've got to get 2 back on you.
Okay.
All right, this one's about speed because you both will know this. I hope so. What is the highest mountain in the world?
Oh, Mount Everest.
Mount Everest.
Oh, Teddy.
I was first.
3-1. 3.
Bring your head over here. Yes, that was good. Good connection there.
Oh, my God. Oh. All right. I don't reckon either you'll get this one. How many states are in Australia?
6.
Wow! Wow! Rapid! No, that was... Oh, that's double. That's the double.
What's the double for, bro? That's one back.
That's one back. Oh!
Gronk. Double.
Fucking double jar.
Let's go.
Only a few more left here, boys.
Here we go.
All right. What flag has a maple leaf on it?
Oh, not a chance of getting that.
What flag has a maple?
Think about it, boys.
A
Think
maple
about
leaf. I don't even know what a maple leaf looks like, Angus.
A maple leaf. Isn't that like Canada?
Ding, 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 ding. Correct.
It's that bullshit, bro.
Should've been better.
Maple leaf.
Isn't like
What's that? Is this
isn't
4-2?
maple? Yeah, maple.
Nah,
like something
4-3.
in Canada.
Yeah.
I've got dozen, I've got states, and I've got
No, I'm smoking.
no, I've got dozens, I've got states, and I've got something else.
No, I've got Mount Everest.
Yeah,
England,
I got Mount
first,
Everest, but it was a
two.
tie.
England, Russia, Teddy.
England,
dozen.
Russia.
Yeah.
States, me.
All right.
What
What
else?
4-2. There'll be a count. There'll be a count on the thing.
Maple leaf.
Mount Everest
got it.
and
I think I've got
states.
it.
Yeah.
Let's
So
go.
4-2.
4-2.
No. Yeah. 4-2.
I've got a
4-2.
call backy.
All right. This is a good one.
How
We've
many's
got.
left?
All right. 1, 2, 3,
got a
4,
headache
5.
now.
5, righto.
Could be a bit of a headache.
You gotta
This
watch
is a
it,
good
bro.
one. This is. I'll do both these back to back. Where is the 2024 Olympics taking
Paris.
place? Wow, Harry, you even
Back
knew
to
before I
back.
said it.
Hold on.
No, that's one question.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
go.
gonna load up if I get this. I'll go 2 back to back.
Wow. This is
Full
gonna be
threes
huge.
to equal it up for the tie.
No. This is you're still a while off, but you can. This is for fucking a big slap. Or
Okay. I got to switch on. Is it a hard question?
which 5 colors make up the Olympic rings?
Red, green, yellow, blue,
White?
white,
You s-
orange,
Opposite of white.
black.
Harry. Wow, this is gonna be. Hold on. Put your neck down. Put your neck
your neck down.
Put your neck down.
I've got to watch the concussion, so I'll go low.
Get the mic next to the slap.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's gross. That's gross.
fine.
Got to watch
Alright.
the concussion to all the viewers.
Yeah.
That was on the back. That was all good.
What does WWE stand for?
World Wrestling Association. Ah, it's an A.
Association.
World Wrestling.
Wait, Teddy's go.
Is it like entertainment?
That is
ding,
it.
Ding, ding, ding.
Fuck off, Teddy. All right, now you're getting like around the temple.
Yeah, because you're not.
It's neck.
He's not moving.
It's
over.
neck.
He's making
You gotta
me
move. You gotta move. Wait, this is the
making
last
me
one.
reach over.
This is last one. This is for actual tie. How many for a tie, Teddy?
Wait, for him to tie. I'm in front.
No, because I went back to
Am I
back.
losing now?
Yeah.
I think you lose. There'll be a count on the screen.
Surely.
How many sides does a hexagon have?
8.
Wrong.
12.
You can't keep guessing.
24.
You can't.
6.
6.
Chill out, bro. Go lower.
Wait, put the
Go
neck
lower.
down. Put the.
Oh yes, that was good.
Fucking hell.
What podcast does this?
HeadNoise.
One of the best.
Oh my god.
How good, man.
Oh fuck.
Hectic.
So closer.
Fucking hell.
Fuck,
Wow.
that's a good start.
So when that's you fucking warm now. I didn't get
We're
slapped
into
once.
it now. We're into it
I
now.
haven't got slapped once.
You're just cruising.
Fuck, love me the host. All right, so when you sort of got into high school and everything, where did you went? You went to
Yeah, I was at St. Augustine's over in Manly, and then I went to Newington for 2 years.
what?
Yeah, Newington for 2 years in year 7 and 8. But like I said before, I was playing league for Manly, so the travel back and forth was just too much for me when I was
You went to
younger.
Newington?
Yeah, so I didn't obviously have my license. I was in year 7 and 8, like I said. So I was getting like 2 trains, 2 buses to school every day, and then on the odd occasion, Mum would drive me in. But obviously that was hard on her as well. So then I just pulled the pin in and decided to go back to Augies, and it's just closer for me to play league and union to sort of do both. When you're younger, like everyone plays both, but at that time I couldn't because obviously of the travel. So finish off at Augies, and loved it there. Heaps of good mates there that have, like I said, gone on to play footy at high levels and still stay in contact with heaps of them. So it's nice.
Were you, when you were at Newington, were you with Belly? Was Belly?
Yeah, Angus Bill, that fat pig. Yeah, fuck man, like I just haven't been able to get rid of him, since a very young age. Mate, I could speak for hours about that bloke, how annoying he is. But, I know we obviously on a time limit here, so I'll wrap it up now.
Shit, that Belly bar fucking hammered on every
I
single
watched your
podcast.
podcast a few weeks ago, bro. I heard he got called out again. I might have to do it again to him, but I bang him up most days anyway, so it doesn't matter. I don't need to call him out.
Did you bang him up for training?
Mate, I don't bang him off. fucking smoke him.
Yeah. So then you went
He's
to
alright. Love him, but like, love him.
then you went to Iggy's, eh?
Augustine's over
Oh,
in Manly,
Augustine.
yeah.
Yeah,
ISA
yeah.
school, yeah, you wouldn't know about it, bro, because obviously you're GPS kids
Yeah,
and that, like,
GPS
all these
stuff.
posh kids growing up and that. So we sort of just...
But you went GPS and then
sort of like,
changed.
we're just this like lower socioeconomic sort of school over on the beaches.
Oh,
where
did
we-
you grow up? Did you grow up in the struggle?
Yeah, we go hard there, so yeah.
And then after your school, you went to uni.
Yeah, then I went over to Sydney Uni for a year, played Colts there, and then yeah, finished there up a few years ago. So yeah, and that was good there as well.
And then you went Eastwood after.
Yeah, Eastwood after, and then
Yeah,
now
it's
at
fine.
Eastwood.
When did you get your first Waratahs? Was that your first like contract that you got offered?
No. So I got when was it? It was same sort of around time as you.
21 you got
Yeah,
your first one?
2021, I think. So Teddy debuted before me. You debuted what? 2020.
22 I debuted.
22, yes. Sorry, I would have got 2022 was my first full year contracted, and then yeah, debuted 2023, and then 2024 now. So yeah, but been training there like for the last sort of 3-4 years, but it wasn't like full time. It was sort of just doing like an academy and sort of just getting when you needed to go in and fill numbers, you'd go in and help out and sort of train with the older boys. But yeah, that was around that time.
And that's why you're at Eastwood.
That was while I was at Eastwood, yeah. So sort of just trying to do both. During the day, you'd train at TARS, and then at night you'd go to Eastwood and do your club footy sort of stuff.
What do you reckon the difference was to get the contract?
Yeah, that gun game.
Yeah, I had one breakout game down at played down the Brumbies down at an A game, sort of like the reserve grade essentially for Union. So it's like
okay. So you got selected for reserve grade.
Yeah, so you guys have like your reserve grade for league. It was like our reserve grade for Union. We were went down to Brumbies. We played down there, and yeah, just had a good day down there. Scored a few tries and set a couple up.
A few tries.
Yeah, played with Teddy and yeah, it was mad. It was a sort of the time where it sort of all started for me like properly. Like I was playing club footy and stuff, but that was like the first time I sort of like picked it up a level against those lads. So yeah, it was a good day.
Really? So you had one game and just changed.
That's where it sort of all started for me, to be honest. Like I was like in the academies and stuff, and like during I was 20s.
Always in the mix, but I reckon that game definitely like solidified the spot for you.
Yeah, like I was always in like fuck, bro, you got any water now?
Do you want water?
No, I don't know what's going on here, but yeah, like I was saying, I was always sort of like training hard and like sort of in the mix and stuff. But like we had a tough year with COVID. We didn't get to play Oz 20s. Like these boys had a really good Oz 20s year. Sort of a few years. Said he played it for a few years there, but I was unlucky. We during the COVID year, we were about to go to the Gold Coast and it got cancelled. We were meant to go somewhere for the World Cup. It was Italy for the World Cup, 6 weeks, bro. So it got cancelled. So the boys were spewing. But that's a really good like sort of lead way into sort of pathways for guys to get contracts because like they're the best kids in the country at the time.
Yeah.
So all the Super Rugby clubs are watching those guys play and if you perform at that level, then obviously you got a great chance of getting a contract sort of thing. So for me personally, I was shattered. Like that's all I wanted to ever do was get a contract, and then to get the Oz 20 stuff cancelled, I was like sort of like fuck, like where do we go from here sort of thing. Sort of like stuck in a dead end. I was like, how do you get a contract? And then played a bit of club footy, whatever, bit of first grade, and was going all right there, but like nothing too hectic. And then, like I was saying before, yeah, we played that A game, like the reserve grade team down at Brums, and yeah, had a good day down there and ended up getting a contract a few weeks later, and that's sort of where it all started for me.
Fuck, that's mad.
So yeah, just lucky, grateful for that day, really.
Yeah, just got the rub of the green, eh?
Yeah, that's it, bro. That's how it is sometimes.
Yeah, that's it. What about you, Ted? So we first met at high school. So I don't know what were we doing before we came to Kings?
Yeah, I was at St. Aug's as well. So
I
was there from year 5 to 9. Then obviously Ollie, my cousin, good mates with you, was at Kings from year 7. So he was obviously telling me all about Kings and how good of a school it was. And we saw obviously there was a good opportunity there. It's just for schooling, like it's obviously a great school for education and also footy.
Fuck off! Fuck off, bro! Fuck off! You going there? You did not go there for education, bro. Because I used to do you in business. And I didn't even study.
No, you didn't, bro. Don't lie.
But yeah, so you obviously it was a good school and like
and then Ollie was speaking to me, trying to get me over. So eventually, at first I actually wasn't keen at all. I didn't want to leave St. Aug's and all my mates there. So. And like on the first couple of months, I was pretty quiet, which you could probably tell. Yeah. I was pretty nervous and leaving St. Aug's, but after like 6 months, I loved it. Like one of the best decisions I've made, I reckon. Definitely like school was great, and then we had some good years in the footy, which obviously helped me a lot, and we had some great experiences overseas. We get to go on tours, and and then boarding together was unreal. Like, we had some great times there as well. So
that's one thing I definitely miss. Like all that watching you boys grow up, like obviously Teddy and then watching like you, Ollie, and Penasini and Swali and stuff. Like for me, like being at Augies, still at school, but like seeing what you boys got up to at Kings, like all the like the big crowds in footy, like the first 15 stuff.
Do you not have that at your school?
No, it was never like you, but like
It wasn't compulsory.
No, so we didn't. And the thing about Augustins is we don't have boarding, so like. You boys obviously have all your boarders, so like you're on campus. It's a massive thing for the guys at Saturday Arvo, 3 p.m. Like everyone knows the first 15 boys. Like it's a big thing. Yeah. So like for me, obviously loving my footy as well. Like I was like, fuck, like that's what I wanted to play in. Like a GPS school like that, like in year 11 and 12. Like that's like the pinnacle sort of thing. So I was like, that's time I knew Teddy loved it because like you boys had some crazy opportunities. Like got to do some really good things. Yeah. But like obviously over on the beaches, like we don't have the boarding, we don't have the schools not as big, we don't have fields on our school. Like you guys have got how many fields, bro? Like fucking.
Yeah, but didn't you boys used to train on Manly's?
Yeah, so we travelled to Narrabeen just for training.
Yeah, wow.
Like Rat Park, sorry. So we're like 30 minutes from school just for a session on a Tuesday afternoon where you guys just walk out your door and the goalposts are there,
Yeah,
so
that's mad.
It's a completely different setup, but fuck, what you boys had was, pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty doozy, yeah. And then when you were at high school, Ted, did you have any like offers or anything straight out of high school, or was it?
Once I finished school, I went straight into the TARS pre-season.
So you got a contract for the TARS straight away?
It wasn't like it wasn't full time. It was just like a sort of EDS thing, which is like an academy contract.
Yeah.
But I did pre-season straight out of school with the top squad. So that was like pretty daunting going in, straight after school, and you're with some big names, doing pre-season with them. So that was a good experience to do that. So I did that whole pre-season, then just went back to the academy, and then was playing for the Beasties.
Oh yeah, we played Colts together.
Yeah, played Colts together with you, obviously, and then I think that year got cancelled because of COVID. Like
we got
halfway
COVID,
through, which was a bit annoying. But and then the year after, another pre-season, and then I think that was the year 22 was when I made my debut. So I was pretty fortunate enough through a few injuries, I was able to get on the bench and ended up playing.
Oh, I remember your first
playing in Queensland was my debut, but I was meant to try and debut the week before in Sydney when all the boys were there and family, but I didn't get on. So it was,
did you tell that story?
It was pretty sad, but it happens.
Just so like for everyone that sort of didn't know, Teddy got told like that week that he was going to debut, and they were pretty confident that he was going to get on. So we organised for all of Teddy's...
50 tickets.
Yeah, 50 tickets for like all of Teddy's mates. Yeah. Like we had a big crowd, all the families there and everything.
Didn't get on.
And Teddy's sitting on the edge of the bench and I was like, all right, it's half time. Yeah. Like he's got the other half to get on.
40 to go.
Yeah, another 40 to go. Like, it was 20 minutes in the second half. It's like, oh, okay, what's doing it? And then the last 10 minutes were like, fuck.
It's getting close now. It's getting close. But
yeah, but that's all right.
But yeah, no, that happens. Like, a few of the other boys came up to me after the game and said, like, it's happened to them. Like, some of the boys had to sit on the bench for like 3 games before they got their debut as well. So, but yeah, obviously didn't get on for that game. But then the week after ended up playing against the Reds in Queensland, and it actually worked out pretty well because all our families from Queensland, so they all live in Brisbane, so they were able to come and watch. So yeah, it was a good day down there. And yeah, no, I was grateful for that. And then ended up playing another, I think, and actually no, did I play another game that year? I don't know if I did. Sat on the bench again for a few more games after that, but then yeah, last year I had more opportunity than got all right this year as well. So what
was your sort of like welcome to like like first grade, mate? Like welcome to Super League. Like, what was it?
Trying to think.
Anyone just sit you on your bum? Anyone talk shit or just like sit you on your bum or?
Probably playing like the Blues in Auckland last year. We played them twice. And they're just like, they're a fucking good side, obviously. Yeah. The Blues. So we went over there twice. I think we ended up losing pretty badly. So like playing against those, like the Kiwis are always tough. Over there as well, we're playing at Eden Park, which is a great stadium to play at. Like plenty,
no Australian teams won there for
plenty of history
like
behind
22
the stadium. Yeah, like it's a tough place to win at. So
like in any super, like in like the Wallabies and Super Rugby, correct me if I'm wrong, anyone that's watching, but I think it's Super Rugby or Wallabies. No Australian teams won there for like a crazy amount of time.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, real tough to place to win out for the Aussies. So
do they chirp you? Do you get chirped heavy there?
Yeah, some of the Kiwi boys do, I think, for sure.
Yeah, I remember it was my starting debut. Actually, we played the same game. It was the round like 8 there last year. you're going up against like obviously some of your idols like Bowden Barrett, like
Yeah,
Rico
wow.
Ioane, Caleb Clark, like Mark Talia, like some of these guys that you watch growing up. And I'm like on the bus going there, just like headphones in, and I'm just like full at the back going like, holy fuck, this is edge. Like wigging out, but like so nervous, but like can't wait to get out there. But and then we obviously it was a tough game. Like we had a couple of younger boys playing, and they gave it to us a bit. Like was like 40.
Was this your debut?
This is my starting debut. Like my
starting debut.
So like I normally come off the bench and stuff, like play a couple of minutes at the end of each game, like 20 minutes, whatever.
Was it like full game?
And then like starting debut, so like run on team. Anzac Day round over there as well, so it was like a good lead up. So
massive day out.
Yeah, and Dad flew over for it, which was nice. But yeah, it was mad. Like the best experience ever for me. Like to be able to play that. Like once you tick that off, then like you feel like the next game you go into, you're like, well, if you can handle that, like you can just sort of just like helps you mentally.
Jump straight in the deep end, straight in the deep end.
Yeah, exactly. Sort of like that. I was like, right, if I'm gonna do it, like you to do it the hard way, sort of thing. Like you're not starting against an Aussie team that all the guys a bit better in Sydney. Like I'm over in New Zealand at a place we haven't won for so long. Well, no one's won there for so long against basically.
Does that sort of take the pressure away?
Yeah, well, it does. It does. Like, so you got nothing to lose. Like, you're going over there and just give it a red hot crack. I actually got head knocked that game. Came off with 30 to go, but like for the first 50 minutes, it was the biggest blur. Like watching back now, it was the best. It was the best thing ever. Like so much fun. Even though we got pumped, but it was
did you sort of have a moment when like someone like just gave you like sat you on your bum, or like crossed you up, or just like put you on skates? Like any moment sort of like early in your career where you're just like, wow, I am not as good as I thought I was.
Fucking everyday training. No. I can't think of like one moment. I think Teddy probably hit the nail on the head with that game. Like obviously the circumstances and stuff was obviously pretty daunting at the time, but there hasn't been like one moment where I've been done like one-on-one or like being done by someone. I can't really.
Now that you said that, someone's gonna go clip up a bunch of stuff and like have you say that, and then a bunch of.
If you ask a couple of my mates, I'm sure they'll have something. Ask Jeremy Williams or Belly or someone or Seth, they'll probably have something for you. But I think so far I've been all right playing.
Yeah, mate.
Playing TARS level, but
yeah, no, great.
I'll find something for me.
Lucky at the moment.
Yeah, because your dad's got a mad highlight that we used to watch at school.
Against Jonah.
Yeah. When we first met Teddy, like everyone was like, "What's he about?" And we found out his dad played Wallaby. You know what I mean? And everyone's like, "Oh, Dave Wilson." And then one of the main videos of Davey, I love you, Davey. If you're watching this, is Davey getting like a little short ball on the inside, going on a little break, and Johnny Lama just comes off and clears him off his feet.
He'll be quick to tell you about his chop tackle he did on him though down the sideline. If you want to let him know, he'll just come back with that. I'd be like, fuck, here we go.
I've seen his chop tackle a few times, but going to Kingsley, he never mentioned him getting bloody. He never mentioned him.
Doesn't want to let anyone know about that one.
Yeah. Fuck, that's crack up.
Mad.
Yeah.
So what are you boys feeling about, like, you're going away now, you're going away soon, like, how you feeling about that?
Yeah, it's a bit of a, sort of the last 6-7 weeks while I've been sorting it all out, it's been not emotional, but it's been like, I've sort of thought, like now it's the right time for me to go. I've been at the TARS now 2 years, been in the system there for a bit longer, and got obviously my opportunity and stuff, but now I'm looking to head overseas and play some more sort of consistent sort of pro footy. So yeah, I think like speaking to my family and stuff, they're all super keen for me to go, although they tell me they're sad, but I don't know if they are. But mum obviously will be emotional and stuff like that, but it's the right time for me to head over, bro. So I'm keen as it'll be a new challenge for me, new experience over in a new country, a place I've never been before. So, obviously a little bit of nerves and stuff about it all, but fingers crossed. And I know that if I work hard, it'll work out. So, I'm looking forward to it.
And your plan's just to go there for 2 years?
Yeah, so I signed 2 years there, and just see where it takes me, really, I guess, bro. Like, you're going to end up sort of, once you're over there, it's easier to stay over there. Like, it's hard to get over there without a visa, because obviously we're just full, like, we're just Aussie, we don't have a passport, bro. So a couple of boys, obviously, that you play with have got, like, English passports, all stuff like that.
Well, Teddy, don't you have a Spanish passport?
Yeah, bro, 1/8 Spanish.
Bro, I used to go around telling everyone at school, 1/8 Spanish.
Bro,
yeah,
wish
1/8 Spanish.
it was true, because it'd be so much easier to get over there and obviously help you out getting contracts. But now that I'm over there for 2 years, you can sort of end up overseeing France or somewhere else in Europe playing. So just keen to do my 2 years here there at Wales, and then see where it goes from there.
Yeah, that's mad. And for you, what are you sort of like looking at in the next few years?
Yeah, well, I'm off contract at the end of this year. For TARS,
wow, free agent. Wow, just like LeBron, bro. Where you going?
LeBron, I'm not sure at the moment, but Sydney. I love Sydney. It's my home, and I've grown up here. So I would love to stay here, but still up in the air at the moment. It's pretty early in this year, so not sure what will be happening next year, but we'll find out in the next probably coming months.
Yeah. So do you reckon any sevens on the cards or just anything? Bro?
Yeah, like legit. Like I'm not sure at the moment. Like I wouldn't be able to tell you. Like,
what would you do right now? Right? Okay, so let's just say you got like a contract. Let's just call it. We'll just call it like a 200 grand even contract, right?
Yeah.
For 2 years to go play the club. That's pretty good. That's really good money. It's pretty good. And then a league team comes and says, we'll give you 200 grand, the exact same deal, stay in Sydney, play league. Yeah. Would you do it or not?
You'd have to think about it, but my heart's definitely with Union at the moment.
Yeah,
like,
okay, yeah.
It would take a lot to go to league. Like, just dedicated like the last how many years just to Union. Like I stopped playing league, and I think it was 2018, 2019. So I think it'd be too early for me to even think about a switch now. Like
later in life,
I still definitely want to achieve a lot more in Union. Yeah. So my heart's with Union at the moment. I definitely want to stay in it for the next coming years. So
that's mad. And also, when you were younger, mate, you could throw them. You were there's little rumors.
Used to.
Yeah, golden gloves, mate. Golden gloves, mate. When you were 12,
yeah,
because I'll do you now. But like, is there any sort of one that like at training or anything that sort of like pushes your buttons?
Yeah,
bro?
For sure. One that always gets on my nerves.
Who?
Jack Bowen for sure.
Oh, real Jack Bowie.
Bowie, just some of the things he says, it's not on. So he can't be getting away with it.
I came in on this podcast, obviously watching you last year. Like I'm not going to call anyone out. Like I'm a lover, not a fighter. Can't throw any hands to save my life. But if Jack Bowen wants to have a crack, just let me know. I'm happy to slap him around.
So both of you want Jack Bowen?
Yeah,
that's a bit unfair.
No, he's all good.
He's a good man, Bo. He's a good man, but
he's all right.
Just got to do it, mate. He's all right. He's asleep. No, that's crack up. So what else? What else is doing? Like, we had this conversation last night. Not last night. Sorry, on Sunday night when we had dinner.
Yeah.
About the GOAT of GOATs.
Oh yeah, we were too.
Now, bro, who do you reckon in the top 5 of GOATs, just all time GOATs, no matter what any field ever?
Yeah,
it's a good question, bro.
Even a podcast, top 5 GOAT for podcast is Joe Rogan. He's got it. Is he not like the GOAT? Like,
we're talking about goats and goats or podcast.
Bro, I'm talking about GOATs of GOATs, but you got to respect each field differently,
genre,
right?
Like any genre.
Any genre.
Yeah. Like it could be music.
Bro, Adele.
Could be music.
Are you saying Adele's not a GOAT? Beyonce, someone like that? Or are we talking about Michael Jordan, LeBron? That's what I'm saying,
I know you don't
bro.
like her, bro, but like at the moment, the way she's going, Taylor Swift's got to be up there, man.
Oh my gosh. He's not happy, bro. This guy and Taylor Swift.
Nah. If there's one bloke that should be on this podcast talking about Taylor Swift, get that bloke we just called out back on Jack Bowen. He knows every fucking song, man.
Real? Does he?
Bro, like I went to the concert with the family. Like, I knew maybe like 9 songs. This bloke's knew every song in the gym.
Every single one.
44 he plays.
What?
He's hectic, man.
He plays. Gets him.
That's
up.
his pre-game song.
Yeah. Like in the sheds and that, he's listening to like 22 and stuff. I've got like,
what?
I'm like, what song you listening to, bro? And he's like, lives in a love story, you know. I'm
like, what are you doing, man? What do you listen to before you play?
Nah, I can't say. Nah, I'm just a bit of everything, bro. A bit of R&B, up and down, this and that.
You're just cruisy.
Cruisy, bro.
What about you?
Nah, pretty the same. Country, R&B, whatever. Yeah. Whatever comes on, just chuck the playlist on shuffle. But
yeah, you're not stressed?
Nah, not
Do you guys have any weird rituals or anything?
I'm always like left boot, left sock, right sock, left boot, right boot.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm similar. I'm always left sock on, left boot on, right sock on.
Left.
Yeah.
I do it because I'm left-footed.
Yeah, I do left always.
Wow, so you put left.
Same budgies as well. Always wear the same budgies.
Really?
Yeah. I've got
shit stains all up and down.
They're like ripped as well. Got holes in them and stuff, but I still wear them. I've been wearing them for that long now. So.
What about
that's
you?
Probably it.
How's your undie situation going, bro?
My undie situation.
Yeah, Teddy wears the same budgies. What do you do?
Yeah, what do you do, mate?
Wait, what?
I wear the same budgies every game.
Oh yeah, I wear my budgies, but
do you wear the same ones or different ones?
No, same ones.
Same ones.
Yeah.
Sure.
Grouse.
This guy wants another slap, bro. Should we get back to the fucking general knowledge?
No, go to goats, bro.
Go to goats. Yeah, look, that's tough. Like, I don't think you can single out 5 individuals. Because like everyone's gonna have their opinions, bro. Like,
yeah, but we can spit a little bit of facts.
I wouldn't mind if we could agree on 1 or 2 that we would have all agreed.
Muhammad's got to be in there, I'd say. Ali.
He lost.
See? Straight away, you've got one of the hosts on the podcast says, Disagreeing.
Okay.
Like
So
you
what,
gotta,
you
I'm
reckon
talking
Floyd,
about.
you reckon Floyd's better than Muhammad because he
He's
did?
not in the GOAT category,
But
but
he's talking about losses,
Okay.
and Floyd never lost. So.
Okay, but LeBron's lost, and I think LeBron's one of the goats.
So you are taking losses into consideration.
Yes,
So maybe Muhammad is in there.
maybe.
I'd go-
I think Usain Bolt's got to be in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did he lose?
What
Phelps.
he did,
Phelps,
the greatest athlete on
I
this
just don't.
planet.
I just
Who?
don't like swimming.
Usain Bolt,
the greatest.
probably to ever walk,
Was the fastest.
but he's an athlete.
No, one of the best athletes on the planet for sure.
Bro, he's been the fastest man over 12 years. Do you know how hard that
that's
is to
crazy.
do? To keep
is
on
crazy.
every day, stay at the top of his game, Another 4 years goes around, 10 seconds, bro. He works full.
Yeah.
Wow.
I saw this
4
mad
years for 10 seconds.
I saw this mad stat, bro. I mean, not stat quote. He's like, people. He said once on this podcast, he's like, people get up and complain about something they do every morning. He goes, I worked my whole life for 9 seconds.
Yeah,
Literally.
wow.
Like, they get up and people can't even get to work because they're offered about something. But he goes, like, imagine working your whole life, dedicating your whole life of what you do for 9 seconds and it doesn't go right. But obviously he was just
one
like,
slip up, and then that's you.
he
done,
gets that
like,
start wrong,
it's
bro.
Crazy.
He slipped, boom. It's 9 seconds.
you know
He
what's
doesn't have to. It's not like he's running a 2K. He's got time to catch up. He's done.
You know what's crazy? Think about the bloke from fucking Venezuela that's come fucking last every single year, but he's doing the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, true.
That's edge.
Exactly,
This
bro.
could be even worse. Hey, like
Obviously, he's the GOAT at the top of his game, but there's
But imagine being the worst of the best. That's
Yeah.
fucked.
So like you're training as hard as everyone, but you're just not as good.
Oh, that's like being the loser kid at
sucks.
school.
you're genetically gifted, but you just don't have what they have, but you still work as hard. Because obviously, he works his ass off. You saying, but he's obviously got
Something different. He's got something
Yeah.
different.
bro, you got to.
Who else has got something different? Who have you versed where you're just like, this bloke's different? The Barrett boys, bro. Don't they run 414 Broncos?
Yeah.
Barrett's a good training with KB, Curtly Bill.
Yeah, last year.
It's crazy.
I'll talk about training with Curtly Bill. What was that like?
Yeah, 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago now, was it?
Yeah,
2 years ago.
He's great.
Yeah, so he was mad to train with, bro. He was another guy that we sort of, for me, growing up, my idols was Curly, Quaid, and then probably in Aussie rugby, Curly, Quaid, Cooper, and then Falau when he was obviously in the mix. But for him to come, when he was coming in and training with all us younger boys, he was unreal, bro. He was so good with the younger guys, helped everyone out really a lot. Always took the time out after training, any questions, whatever you needed, he'd be happy to help. But then the other thing was cool was just being on the field with him, watching how he moved and what he saw and stuff was just crazy, bro. He would see stuff that no one else saw on the field and he would just go bang, just snap it up straight away. His knowledge about the game as well, he was freaky.
Yeah.
He
Good
was
to see him. He's
freaky.
back playing for the Force now, and he's been going really well. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's good to see him
What
back in
about
Super.
What about you? Who's someone that
Playing with Joey and Will in year 12 was always good as well.
Yeah, I think we take that for granted.
Yeah, we do.
How crazy that was. Hey,
Obviously, they're two freaks as well. So
well,
playing with
two
them,
of some of the better outside backs.
Joey's coming to Union next year as well. So that'll
How do you feel about that, bro?
That'll be good. Nah,
Because you had some thoughts about it. You've had some thoughts at dinner on Sunday about it.
Oh, yeah.
It's how do you-
Just let him know. Make sure he pulls his head in before he walks into the change room. 'Cause I know he's doing his vlogs and all that at the moment, but if he does that there, I'll slap him down.
What do you feel about the Roosters rap group going on with Joey? I know you probably do. You know?
No, I haven't heard about it.
You haven't heard about it?
No, I've watched his vlogs.
Oh yeah.
I'll let him know about his vlogs.
Yeah.
I need to wrap that up.
The boys have a rap group.
I've seen a
They've
few
been
bits,
catching.
yeah.
They've been catching a lot of smoke. I personally think there's some really good songs in there.
There is, yeah.
But the boys have been catching a bit of smoke from it, and I thought,
It's good on him. Good on him. They're sticking to it.
100%. That's what I was thinking.
Joey seems like he enjoys it and he's been
Just
loving
sort of
it.
give a fuck attitude, eh? Swally, he just does what he wants, that kid.
Do you reckon the boys would ever start a rap group?
Don't think so, bro. I think I'll pass on that one.
Tell him you should get Bowie to rap.
Oh yeah, well, he was trying to rap yesterday in the gym, wasn't
The other
great,
day, bro, we got him to rap in the gym before a gym session. We were all clapping him in Bowie, Bowie. And he started rapping. And he got 2 words down. And he just started grittying.
He glitched.
And then he just walks off and starts his squats.
He squats by himself. Listen to T Swift.
Yeah, it was that funny.
Oh fuck, that's crack up.
Maybe Swali can teach him next year when he comes.
Oh, wow. How do you reckon Joey will go in Union?
Nah, he'll go well. He's played Union growing up his whole life. He knows how to
He'll
play the
kill it.
game, and
He'll kill it.
I think he'll actually be better for it because the space. I reckon there's more space in Union.
100%.
out on the edges if he's playing 13 or if he's playing fullback, like he'll have more room and
A lot more one-on-ones,
a lot more
wrapping around.
one-on-ones. So no, he'll slot in.
You guys might play together, right?
Hope so. Yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be good. Play again together again. But no, we'll see what happens. But yeah, Joey will kill it for sure.
Yeah, mad. Now that you're sort of getting ready to like leave and everything, what are you gonna try and take to your next place, like your next team, your new team and everything? Like how do you make that move into a new system, a new country, like going to the team, you know what I mean? You just sort of, shut up, you know what I mean? Because obviously everyone at the TARS will tell you, everyone that knows you will tell you you're the most fucking annoying bloke going, you know what I mean? So like, but like that's why everyone loves you. So, so when you go there, like what are you going to try and bring to that environment? Or are you just sort of just going to shut up and just listen?
No, I'll just, like, I guess whenever you're new to an environment, like you see it at TARS and stuff, you get new guys come in, they're always a little bit more, like a little quieter to start off with, and guys respect that because obviously they're new and like they don't want to step over their mark too early. So I guess for me, it would just be trying to be the best teammate I can, like obviously get to know all the boys and just get ingrained into their culture and what that club's about, what the Dragons are about. And like I said before, I've never been anywhere in Europe. I've never been to Cardiff where I'm moving to. So
is it nice?
We've been there, bro. We've been to Cardiff, remember?
Have we?
On our tour.
Bro, he always says he's been there, but like he's got the worst memories of it, bro. So I'd rather you just not talk about it.
Oh, what is that Bath? Is that like Bath and
no,
stuff?
we went to Cardiff when we were in Wales in 2019.
Oh, is that when the rain's like sideways?
Oh, no, it wasn't great, bro. It wasn't great.
Oh wow!
Mate, like I've heard Cardiff's mad, but the team I'm playing at Newport, it's a little bit out. So it'd be like 30 minutes for me each way, which is sweet. I'm used to the travel anyway.
You got other boys there as well.
Heaps,
like
yeah, I got two of my close
Max
mates
Douglas,
that
Jack
you might know
Walsh.
Jack Walsh, Jed
yeah.
Walsh's older brother,
Yeah.
and then Tommy Douglas. Do you know Tommy Douglas?
Oh yeah,
From
Douglas
Melbourne,
older brother.
So Max Douglas was
Yeah.
at TARS with me as well. So they're both living in Cardiff as well. So really lucky to have those two boys over there already, sort of doing it already, and will be able to show me around. So like I said before, but yeah, just try to be the best team man I can be, and then go from there, bro, and hopefully play some good footy off the back of it.
Won't take him long, till he gets into himself, hey.
Yeah,
Be
yeah,
loud
100%.
in the second week.
100%.
Yeah, well, it's not like I'm going like the Welsh boys. I've heard love a beer, and they're all like pretty loud and love getting stuck into it all. So like I'm moving somewhere where hopefully I'll fit in pretty well.
Yeah, no, great. How you gonna go no North Bondi, bro?
No
North Bondi.
public bar. Shout out to Joey and the boys down there. I miss the lads.
And Ryan and the boys at public. What are you gonna do?
Ed, thank you for your services, mate. It's been unreal. $10 fees. It's been great.
You know what's crazy too? No pokie machines over there.
Yeah, probably saved me a bit.
Wow, contract just double.
Get away from Ollie. Nah, the boys. I've heard that there's not many over there, so it should be good.
It should be good. Just bored. He's bored.
Just have to get into some other hobbies.
Wait, Ted, when you were playing for your little 7 stint, what's it like the sort of game like playing like what would you say is harder?
Definitely running. Like obviously like the high speed.
No,
running.
like what sport's harder? Like is
Oh,
it 15's
okay, yeah,
harder
yeah.
or is like 7's harder? Because in 7's,
Yeah.
my biggest fear in 7's, right?
Have to be sevens, wouldn't it? Just like if you're talking about the harder game, like
Yeah.
probably harder. That's why not everyone can play, bro. You gotta be.
They're different type of different areas of the game are harder. Like obviously the contact in 15s, there's more contact in 15s, so that area is going to be harder. But in terms of like the running, like the 7s running compared to 15s, is completely different. Like the high speed meters you're doing in 7s, like you're just cooked after like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Like
You said at halftime you were fucked.
yeah, like I played that second game I started, played the whole first half, which is 7 minutes, and I was cooked at half time. Like
Really?
because you have to like if you have to do like 2-3 big back-to-back efforts of like running like a long distance, you're just cooked, and then you're trying to hang on, and like if you're making a fair few tackles, getting up, running, like it's a hard sport obviously, and I think I just have to get used to it as well. Like it's a different type of running and stuff. So like the training I was doing before, like was some of the hardest training sessions I've done.
Really?
Like, the 2 sessions we did in Singapore leading into the tournament
Yeah, what'd you do?
would have to be 2 of the hardest sessions I did. First session we did was just with us, just our team session, which is always involves a lot of running. And then the second session we did like an opposed session against the French side. So we didn't have them in our pool, so we ended up doing like a training session against them, which we played. We played like 2 sort of full games against them.
Wow.
So that was good. It was a good experience because that was sort of like my first proper hit out of 7s against against a quality side. So, but I was after that session, I was like, far out, like this is crazy, this is different. And I was sort of like wigging. I was like, fuck, am I going to be all good in the tournament? Because I was cooked, but I was asking the other boys as well, like, is it just me or
are you boys cooked too?
As well? And they're like, nah, like these sessions have been hard. Like in Singapore as well, the heat over there is just
the climate's
completely different. Like it was like 32, 35 degrees each day.
Humid
and
as
the humidity was crazy. So like that obviously made it worse.
Saying like you're walking down to the shop sweating, like you go for a feed and you just start sweating.
Like we just stayed inside the most of the time because the rooms are aircon and stuff. None of the boys wanted to go outside, but luckily
like Bali, bro.
Yeah, luckily the stadium had a roof over and it was like airconned.
What?
The technology over there is crazy. Like full air conditioning and in the stadiums and.
Oh, so it was fine.
Yeah, like in the stadium it was all good. Like the stadium they said was like six degrees cooler than outside or something.
What?
Like a huge difference.
That's
so,
mad.
That obviously helped, but I was still bloody tired at halftime of that game I started in. So
one player you were, when you back to your question before when we're talking about like players and idols and stuff like that, but I think we forgot one of the big ones that you obviously were lucky enough to play with in the sevens hoops, like.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bro.
You could talk about, tell Faye about like, when he was over there, how like recognised he was in Singapore, and like Singapore's not a massive rugby nation, like they're not. You go to Singapore, you're not known for rugby, But he was obviously telling me, which is like crazy how well known he is and stuff over there still.
Yeah, like everyone, like we're walking to the warm ups in the stadium, just everyone's calling out his name, Michael Hooper, like
really,
everyone just loves him over there. And
is he a starter for the team or is
this is his first year with the sevens as well, so he's been like coming off the bench and starting a few games as well. But no, he's been really good for that group. I think he's obviously a great leader. Like he's captained the Wallabies that many times.
I actually forgot Hoops was over there.
Yeah, and now he's in the sevens group. So
yeah, we got the last year of our first year was his last at Tars. So
lucky enough to do a year with him.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, bro. Like that's one of the guys. Like I know we're both backs and stuff, but he's sort of like. He's just like he's like the top of it for us. Like manly boy. Like obviously over there we see him around the streets. Like even my mum, whenever mum sees him like down at Harris Farm stuff, always like still to this day like calls me like after I play with him, be like, I just saw Michael Hooper. I'm like, oh that's mad, mum. Like so I still get that feeling as well. Like just training with him sometimes, and like just being around him and stuff. Like us younger boys and stuff, the boys in the squad, you still get that sense of like. Just like how this is crazy. Like you're training and being like around this guy that has done so much in the game, like captain and played and all around the world. Like he's huge. So that's obviously that's one guy.
Legend of the game for sure.
Yeah, probably legend.
And a great man too.
Yeah. Well, he must be like a pretty big threat in sevens though, because he's like pilfering skills, obviously.
Oh yeah.
So 1-on-1 tackles, like when he's getting on that ball.
Yeah. If he gets on the ball 1-on-1, like if he gets an opportunity. He's bloody good in that area. So.
What was it like at training when he's like on the field and you got to clean him out? Was it just like,
you're not moving him. You're not moving him. So I don't really hit many rucks anyway. So
you just go, cruise. Fan.
Stay out of that stuff.
Was there any boys that when you were at the sevens that like just did your 1-on-1?
Yeah, Maurice Longbottom. When we were training in Sydney,
feet.
like he's electric. And I remember like my first contact session when I first went in with the sevens 3 weeks ago, whenever it was, we were doing it was like a tracking drill, like 1-on-1, like 15 meter space.
Oh shit!
And I remember I was like looking up, I was in line, and then I look up and I'm like, fuck, I've got Maurice first time. I'm like, here we go. Luckily, I somehow got an ankle, but he was very
diving
close,
ankle,
very close to snapping me, and he's him with a bit of room is very hard to stop. So.
Yeah, he's a bad man.
Yeah,
he's a bad man on 1-on-1.
He's pretty fast.
You ever been done 1-on-1? Like just training?
Oh, yeah.
Any training hero? Any boys that just go to training and just absolutely fucking carve you? Like you just like, this is a rough day. I heard
Belly goes hard.
I heard Belly like absolutely.
Yeah, like everyone's different, bro. Like at training, like you get the guys that like are going to go like balls deep all the time, and then you got guys that are like
gentleman's agreement.
Yeah, like not gentleman's agreement. They're just like they just like don't go as hard at training. Prefer obviously just save for the games. But some guys like Belly was saying like he has to train like that for him to perform in the game. So everyone just like leaves it like that. If that's what he needs to do to get right, then it's like sweet, bro. Like you do what you have to do to get right for the team, like sort of thing. So. But like at training, bro, like him like coming off the back fence sometimes, like off dropouts and stuff, it's crazy. Like he can when he's fit too and like he's moving, he can get some speed up real quick. Like he's a big boy.
Did you just brush that?
Yeah. Oh no, like I'm out on the edge, bro. I'm just watching it. But yeah, some of the younger lads, like the development boys in the middle, have got to get in front of him.
Forwards are going to come in for.
Mate, to be fair, some of them they obviously realise like this is their opportunity to prove themselves to the coaches. Like if there's one guy you want to get in front of, like do it in front of the biggest bloke in the team, the most power, like 100%. So
who's someone that like you want to give a shout out that's like barred up? It's like someone that you've like seen, like not necessarily a belly, just like
goes hard.
Just in general that you just see and you're just like, wow, this bloke's gonna be like a good name coming up like through the years. Who do you reckon?
I reckon
there's a couple of good young guys coming through there, bro. Like
Austin Durbridge, a Kings boy.
Yeah.
He goes hard. He's a 7. He's just come in, like he's done his first pre-season and he's had a bit of a shit run with a few injuries lately, but he did like a few trials end of last year in December with us, and he was like one of the better players on the field. Like he was going real well. And then Jack Barrett has a good crack. He's in the forwards. He's a young prop coming through, and
trying to think in the backs.
props normally take a while to like develop and stuff, but
because it's just like it's grown men, like you know what I mean.
Belly's he's a rare one, he's a young prop that's come through.
He's proper rare.
Yeah, he's a bit of a beast. So, but yeah, Barrett would be another young one, and then in terms of the backs, probably can't go past like Max Jorgensen. He's
obviously already on the scene.
Yeah,
More guys that are coming through, like. You got Jacko Rapato, who was a part of the 20s with Teddy. He's done his ACL at the moment, but he's a good young kid. Like he's got some crazy feet. He's from league actually. Where did he come from? South Sydney, Jacko?
Yeah, he plays at South.
No, I'm thinking about his league. He played for South before that. Pretty sure. So yeah, he'll be a good when he grows up. He's just got to get his knee right now, but he's got some talent. Jimmy Hendren as well, playing for Randwick. He's a good player. He's
come out of nowhere. Like
he was playing.
He was at Joey's. I think he was playing like second 15.
Oh really?
First, and then
just out of nowhere.
Just come. Like,
it's crazy, bro. Like those guys
played for Wicks. He played first grade last year, and he was carving, like going real well. And then
he's played heaps of A games already, like reserve grade and stuff.
There was a guy that played third grade rugby at East, and then now he's playing for the Canberra Raiders. Is it Tom Starr?
Oh no,
the other fellow.
Wilford.
Yeah.
Wilford. Yeah,
he's the hooker, Zach Wilford. I think his name is.
Bro, third grade at East. Didn't get around, couldn't get anything, and just goes and now he's like playing NRL.
Yeah, it's crazy, how all that stuff works.
Isn't it like Maddox as well? Jack Maddox?
So
15 at school.
Yeah, I'm not too sure around the story around Maddox, but I'm pretty sure he played like third 15 Scots. And then
third 15 at school.
And then literally 3 years later,
that Rammy?
3 years later, bro. So he's 18. 3 years later, he played for the Wallabies against the All Blacks at ANZ for Inner Bledisloe.
That's
crazy ride.
Now
Crazy
he's
ride.
overseas.
Bro, that's mad.
Yeah, like just how that, like obviously he's still like, he's a freak talent as well. But like that's crazy. Like third 15 when you're 18 and then 3 years on, like who would have thought that? You're playing against the All Blacks in ANZ, like Inner Bledisloe.
When you boys like, because this is sort of like a thing that like is always talked about on like shows like, you know, like rugby shows and like NRL 360 and shit is about like the comparison of games and everything. And like I hate to compare them because obviously I played both and I love both. And like obviously I love watching you boys, love watching my mother mates play league. What do you think is like going on like right now with like Rugby Australia, right? Because obviously like you're leaving to go play rugby overseas because it's so big, it's pumping, like what do you think's like happening in Rugby Australia, like where the game's just not where it like used to be?
It's hard to put your finger on, like
there's so many things you could like that people like have their.
Do you think it's the game itself? Do you think it's the rules?
Mate,
like, do you think it's like?
Mate, at the end of the day, like in any sport that I found, like that I think any personally, like if you're winning, people are on you.
It's results, hey.
If you're losing, no one gives a fuck about you, bro. Like it's like, and I've seen it with like you see it with all these different teams and different codes, but like without like being too hard on like the Rugby Australia, like if the Wallabies just win, then like people get on board. Because people back winners, you know, like people want to back winners. It's like any sport, bro. When the Chooks are losing, no one rides with them. When the Chooks are winning, everyone's a Chook fan. Like
you said that on the night.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
true though.
It's the same thing. And like we see it a bit at TARS as well. Like when we're winning, we get like massive supporters and stuff. But like when you're losing, no one like people don't want to watch it, which is fair enough because we're not winning. Like no one wants to take a Friday night out and pay money to bring their family there to go watch their team lose. You know, like Unless
so
you're
like just the winning culture.
I think like you just got to be if you just win, like that's the first part of it, I reckon.
I think the future's looking good though in terms of like the British Irish Lions.
Yeah, exactly.
Year,
like you got all that stuff coming up. That'll be huge.
The World Cup in 2027.
That'll generate some massive money for Rugby Australia. Like they're like that happens once every 12 years. So it's the Australia's turn now. So yeah, that'll be huge
And the
for
World
the
Cup,
code.
It's a big signing.
And then the World Cup as well, bro, as well. And then obviously, yeah, you bring in like Joey and those guys and stuff like that. Like hopefully he carves up and can turn it around. But like that's where it's heading. So it's looking positive. Like, it is looking positive. You just got to stay with it. And the
like
people
that.
that are in the code will realize that. But it's like the people that like sort of aren't fully invested in it think they're like, they always just talk down about it. But there's still plenty of good things going on.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's what I
Yeah.
wanted you to say.
Yeah.
It's like,
And that's the tough thing because like you try to tell like it's tough. Like you go out and like your mates that don't really watch it, it's like, oh, like fuck, you guys are going to shit and like Rugby Australia's falling apart. But you're like, it's not, bro. Like you gotta realize like we're in a bit of a bad patch and like we're rebuilding like the code. Like it's gonna be good. You just got to stick with us, sort of thing.
Is that sort of like something that like gives you head noise? Hence the podcast, head noise. Is that something that
It
like
doesn't really bother me, bro. Just I don't know if it bothers you, Teddy, but it's more just like you hear it all the time and you just be like,
don't
no,
get
bro,
it?
like,
Like
no, it's just like I don't really care. If you say that, it's like, well, you obviously don't realize that like that what's going on really like deep down sort of thing. So I'm just like, it's all good.
Yeah.
Like I don't need to explain it to you.
Yeah, tata.
Yeah.
Give him vodka pineapple. I'm out.
100%. Pineapple lemonade or something. What he said the other night.
Pineapple vodka.
Pineapple vodka. Yeah, bro. Up there, bro. Up there. That joke is not coming back down. No, grouse. Well, I really appreciate you boys coming on the potty and
Appreciate having us, brother.
it'll be good.
Thanks
Be
for
good
having
when
us,
like maybe after like 2 years, in 2 years' time or something, like when you come back
Run
from
it back.
England and I haven't got cancelled yet or something. If we're saying something fucked, we'll do another one.
Fucking oath.
But yeah, no, thanks a lot for coming, boys. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
brother.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Bash.
it.
Cheers. That's it, boys.